AdoramaTV presents You Keep Shooting with Bryan Peterson.
Well, here we find ourselves in hot, humid, beautiful Central Park, and I've got along with me my wonderful assistant Chris, and we've got once again Jill Sipkins from PPSOP, one of our instructors there as well, and I am Bryan Peterson, the author of Understanding Exposure and Bryan Peterson's Field Guide to Understanding Photography. I'm going to show you a really cool trick on how to get wonderful portraits. Really simple idea. You don't need expensive lighting equipment. In this instance here, we're going to use something really simple called a diffuser. In this case, it's the flashpoint diffuser, and it's quite large, as you can see. And the biggest trouble that this diffuser will give you is putting it back inside the case, which is done with a simple twist like that, but that's not what this tip is about. This tip is about, instead, Chris holding it above Jill, and as you can see without the diffuser, Jill's got some spotty sunlight on her face, but with the diffuser, that sunlight is gone. Now, as far as the shot itself is concerned, what I'm going to be doing is using my 70 to 300 at close to 300 millimeters, and I'm going to be making this wonderful frame-filling portrait of Jill with the diffuser against the background of out-of-focus green. All right, so let's set this up. Here we are with Jill without benefit of diffuser. You can clearly see sunlight and shadow on her face. And take a look at the photograph that I've already taken, and you can see that shadow and sunlight contrast across her face. I personally don't care for it. What we're going to do instead, Chris is going to hold that diffuser up now and block the sun's light. Go ahead, Chris, and do that. And as we do that, I'm going to take this next photograph. I'm at about 240 millimeters at f5.6 as the previous shot without diffuser. I'm not going to change a thing. I'm still at 5.6, but what will change, because of the absence of the sunlight on the face, my shutter speed is going to be a little bit slower. So nonetheless, I take this next photograph, and as you can see, side by side, the comparison is obvious in more favor of the diffused photograph. That's the beauty of the diffuser. It does what it's supposed to do, diffuse the harsh light. Something you might do, especially if you're one of these team sports photographers. When it comes time to shoot the individual photographs of each child or adult, you might want to think about bringing your wife or your lover or your friend or your boyfriend, girlfriend, neighbor, assistant, whatever the case might be, and have them hold that large diffuser, which is available at Adorama for about $40. Until next time, this is Bryan Peterson saying, you keep diffusing and you keep shooting.
This episode is brought to you by AdoramaTV. Visit the Adorama Learning Center, where you'll find photography tips and techniques, links to the gear used in this episode, and related videos. For all the latest photography, video, and computer gear, visit Adorama.com. And the next time you're in New York City, visit our store, located on 18th Street between 5th and 6th Avenue.